before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Uconn Huskies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Uconn Huskies offense will get the first swing of the game. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And, David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws, the whole playbook available, and he is a dude.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. He looks that one in nicely. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Longhorns offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver.
Going for a big play right off the bat. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Line getting set on 2nd down. Little touch pass to the receiver. Inside the 35. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one.
A shot toward the end zone, and it's caught! Touchdown, Longhorn! Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they closed it going up top for the final few inches in the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 15, here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Uconn going back to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
He's got it down the middle. He makes the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Trying to convert this second and short. The play action fake. He uncorks one deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost him a big play on first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Now on second down after the incompletion.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it on the outside. It's Kelly. Man, you have to do everything in your power not to let your momentum carry you out of bounds short of the first down marker.
Well, and I would argue, too, maybe you run your route a little bit deeper. You got to understand where the first down marker is and where I got to get to. But, yeah, I'm not running out of bounds. I'm lowering my shoulder and trying to get as much yardage as I can to make this fourth down manageable.
They'll throw it on first down. Gonna let it fly. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Now, teams that play cover one at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
The Uconn offense goes back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Looking to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Texas offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't.
The freshman able to get home with the sack. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. He's looking to throw. Still on it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And this crowd is losing it, frenzied after the back-to-back sacks. Third and long coming up. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. And this punt will be down just on the other side of midfield. Uconn going back to work on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better games so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Gets it out fast. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Huskies. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. He's looking to throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that, pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Looking to move it through the air. He tries to take the top off. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. And we like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Cuevas. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll go with a direct snap. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Direct snap. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they swarm him under.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Uconn offense goes back to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't get on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Off the boot, looking for his man. He's got it. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. And he's lucky to get that one back. This junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. Uconn will have to punt it away.
Number 99 on to kick it away.
Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's out past the 35. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Feeling some heat. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Heaves it into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
The running back has it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Got the quick pass. Still running at the 40. And the tackle was made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Really, really nice football play. Man, I got to understand option football. I got to play my responsibility, make sure that I know what I'm doing. Look at the linebacker. Great job doing that. Staying patient, getting to the quarterback, making the big tackle.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field.
And listen, QB job number 1, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
Quick strike complete. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
42 Spider.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Longhorns have taken it inside the 20. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Longhorns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Snap it to the back. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns! The offense set for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Longhorns in the hurry up. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rojas. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. He wants to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll go with a direct snap. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he breaks into the open. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Longhorns! First down for this offense. Quarterback will audible. To the air on 1st down. He lets it fly. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Direct snap. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Offense set on 1st down. He's going to pass. He's going to let it go. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Offensively, I love balance. I love when I get some big gains on the ground. Now taking shots down the field, but I got to protect my QB. They did not keep him upright. He had a chance to make a play, especially after the big run play the play before. The defense was playing the run. QB couldn't get it done.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Snap it to the back. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Inside the 40. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Texas! Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. He's taking the shot. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. A 1st down for the offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll throw it on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Listen, I love when my quarterback gets outside the pocket. I got an opportunity to make a huge play. But when it's not there, Now I want him to make the simple play. Throw it away. Don't take the sack. Don't take the loss of yards plays.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Longhorns will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They make the stop, and that is exactly. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here.
Going deep. He caught it. Touchdown, Longhorns! This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse,